Hello everyone, Matt here, and welcome to week 6 of the Introduction to Technology Google edition. Hard to believe we're already in week 6, isn't it? This week we will discuss the amazing world of Google, and I suggest if you don't know what Google is, you go ahead and get on your computer there and Google it. Anyways, let's dive right into this week's questions. Question 1 is, what are your thoughts after going through units 3 and 4 from the Google Fundamental Training? Describe what you learned, and are the Google Educator certification something you would consider completing in the future? Do you think having the certification would make you more marketable as a future job applicant? Well, first thing, I use Google all the time for class, work, and personal use, and I guess I didn't know a lot about some of these other features than just the email, slides, docs. Forms was one that I haven't really put a whole lot of use to, but that may be changing as time goes on here. In Unit 3, took a look at Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, and Classroom. Google Drive, if you don't know what it is an amazing place to store and organize information that you receive on a regular basis. Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides are Google's free versions of Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. The great thing about these applications is that they are free with a Google account and are capable of opening pretty much all of Microsoft's counterparts and vice versa. You can open a Google Sheet in a Excel, so that's pretty sweet there. I use Google Drive and Classroom on a daily basis. They're excellent tools for classroom organization and class preparation and collaboration. We use ours with all the students in each class have access to the classroom. They have access to the information that the teacher has posted and assigned, as well as due dates and other material that could be useful for assignments that are on there. We don't use it so much as keeping grades, but they also have a form on there that allows them for open communication between the teacher and students and their classmates, so they're allowed to collaborate when they're having difficulties on things. Unit 4 goes over some of Google Mail, Gmail, some of the time-saving capabilities. These include the application's Hangouts, which is a real-time chat room setting that allows for communication amongst teacher and students. Gmail, Google's email application, it goes over some of the lesser-known details found in Google, discusses how to properly label emails to help you identify what's truly important to you, and allows for the organizational ability to find things that you don't have to go through 1,000 emails to look for that one that Bill sent you the other day about fluffy cats. I don't know, but it allows you to organize your emails in a way that allows you to find what you're looking for, I guess, in short. One of the things I haven't really noticed or dealt with a whole lot that I learned about with the training was the translation. Don't work with a whole lot of people that have a language barrier, so that was something that was new to me. But Google Mail allows you to translate the languages in the email, which I thought was a pretty neat little feature there. Next part of the question is, are Google Educator certifications something I would consider? Maybe. I think that the majority of people that use Google and its features have a basic understanding of the application and what their primary functions are. So unless I was really just to wow someone with my Google knowledge, I don't think there's a whole lot with the certification would do for me at this point. Now, the next question is, would the certification make you more marketable in as a future job applicant? Again, I'm reiterate my last answer. At this time, I think that majority of people have a basic understanding of the major features that Google offers, and that would be sufficient enough to get you kind of in the door, especially in the teaching world. But just like everything else, if you have a certification that someone else doesn't, that could possibly give you a slight edge in the hiring process. The second question asked was to describe your experience working with Google Slide, spreadsheet, and or presentation documents, and what are the advantages and disadvantages to Google Apps as compared to Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Well, like I said, I do a lot with Google Sheets. That's Google's equivalent to Microsoft Excel. And I do everything from keep attendance, grades, tracking seating arrangements in classes. And for coaching, I use it for player position depth charts. Doing this on Sheets is a very convenient way of doing it because I'm able to share it with other teachers and coaches, and it allows them to collaborate with me in real time. I can see if they're working on it or not, or if they've even seen it. So that allows me the opportunity to know what's going on with those documents. It's also nice for Google Docs. Working with several of my students on projects, I can see who's doing the work. If we're all on the document at the same time, the cursors are all different colors, and then you can see literally as they type in real time what's going on. So that type of collaboration is a really cool feature that the Google Docs offers. And then also with the modification history, you can go back and see who's done what when, and it again helps you see who's doing what on a project. The one thing though so these are all examples of what makes the Google applications their advantages, or the things that make them worthwhile. The one thing Microsoft has on Google is Microsoft was the first to do it. It's Microsoft Word, it's Microsoft Excel, it's PowerPoint. Even when you're discussing Google, a lot of times you say Microsoft or Google Word, or the Google version of Excel. Sometimes Sheets and Docs or Slides aren't part of the vocabulary. So Microsoft has that advantage, I feel, on that. They're the first to do it. They created the applications that are often imitated, but can't be duplicated to the point that would give a competitor an advantage over them. So with that though, their biggest disadvantage for Microsoft is it can be expensive to purchase the software for. There are free versions, but they're very limited versions of the applications. But again, with that, Google's free, and the old adage, you get what you pay for. So when you purchase a Microsoft product, you're not only getting a high quality application, but you're also getting the support and confidence of a company that's been doing this now for nearly 45 years. So that was one thing that I feel that Microsoft has over Google. That pretty much sums up this week's questions in this video response on Google for week 6. Again, thanks for watching. Nothing really to post in the comments this week, so I will look forward to watching and learning from you guys and how Google's helped you in your videos this week. Till next time, guys, have a good one.